Becca, how would you say your team's doing so far?
We're doing good. We're sticking with the plan. We're gonna add the special ingredient in right now.
Were you guys thrown for a loop with the special ingredient?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. We're gonna stick with the original plan.
All right.
See what we can incorporate it.
All right.
And that's it.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Barbosa. I've been cooking for the last 10 years. I just graduated from the Harvard Cooking College. I am sponsored by Adidas as well, the first American cook to be sponsored. For the last couple of years I've been also opening up restaurants. Now I have 3 in total. And yeah.
The time.
Okay, what?
How would you say your team is doing so far?
I don't know what's going on. It's too hectic. Everyone's talking, everyone's cutting meat. Yeah, there you go. Give me the pan, bro.
Who would you say the team leader is right about now?
There, on the side. Keep cutting, keep cutting. I don't think we have one.
Okay, what's your name?
I don't know why I'm here. I'm just here for the food.
Where's Sandy?
Barbara, you doing good? Decepcionada. Ai, desculpa. É melhor cortar com uma colher do que cortar com isso aqui.
Brian.
Listen, right now we're making meatballs, cheese stuffed, garlic, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I don't know how it's gonna work out.
Hello, my name is Bry Guy the Fry Guy, and I come from Louisiana. And I actually do beatboxing on the side.
Jenny, how you holding up? Is there sauce on your nose?
There isn't.
No, I'm kidding.
Hi, I'm Jen and Jerry's, and well, is this a cooking show? What is this? I don't know. I came here, you know, good vibes, came here for the party. My friends told me to be here and to have a good time. Good vibes, you know?
You got Brandon with a little technique here.
Gotta season the beef, bro. Season the beef.
Where'd you learn that?
Yes, Brian.
How you doing, people of Earth? I'm Brandy Flakes,
I'm Sour Sandy.
and we're food critics. We heard about this this little get together y'all were having, and we just loved to come down. We thought it'd be such a fun, fantastic idea.
We're just lighting in.
Yeah, so this is gonna hold the consistency of the meatballs together. So then when everything comes together, the meatballs will stay together. It won't fall apart.
Barbara, how'd you feel? Good?
Hey, my name is BBQ. I'm from New York, best state in the U.S. I heard about the restaurants in New York, and they were amazing. So I came here to look at the restaurants and to try and cook.
So team 2, Brian's team, said that they're doing penne vodka cheese stuffed meatballs, which is interesting because those two don't really go together, but before we were actually talking about how the 3 different recipes that we have aren't very original. Right, but now the question is, does cheese stuffed meatballs go with penne vodka? Maybe they'll lose points in execution or overall taste, but they'll gain points in originality.
We're grading them on the originality of the dish, the overall taste, the presentation, the level of difficulty, the execution of them using that special ingredient, the pepperoni, and their overall team performance.
All right.
Hi, I'm Nicholas DeGesso,
And I'm his wife, Paola. We're gonna be judges today. And a little bit about Nick is he's a self-made Italian chef. And when I met him, he only had, what, 2 Michelin stars? 2 Michelin stars. And he came to California, which is where I was, and he
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
American cuisine, and
I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping.
And now we have a couple restaurants together, and we really love what we do, and we love each other, and we're just really happy. Do you have anything to add, babe?
Yeah,
As of right now, I think Team 1, Rebecca, Flavia, Priscilla, Gabriel, Barbara, and Sarah have the best chance of winning. They were the only group who is peeling off the skin of the secret ingredients.
Jacques Marcus here. Hello, I come from Algeria and I moved to France shortly after to pursue my excellence in baking and in culinary. I have 3 Michelin stars and I'm not here to play any of these foolish games. You can call me Miss Chocolate. I'm not quite sure what to expect. However, I am not very pleased in the behavior that I have been seeing. For example, however, others have great potential.
just bacon by itself could be tricky because you got to cook the bacon first and then it's going to get baked in whatever dish they're doing. So it can either be overcooked or undercooked.
You really don't want soggy bacon.
Hold on.
Tá very good, hein?
Tá very good.
Tá very good. Tá bom.
Marcus is very professional and she knows what she's doing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is winging it. Winging it.
We're ahead like 40 minutes, so I think we'll be good, and especially because we're like professionals. We're not looking at our phones for recipes because, you know, when you're good, you don't need recipes.
Did you say that you are winging it?
Yeah? You're winning. Good.
Team 2's meatballs are looking a little on the large side, which means they really have to execute the cooking of it properly because the outside could be cooked, but the inside could be raw, which would not be a good time. I don't know. I'm a little worried.
How you feel right now?
A little bit stressed, but we're driving.
Would you say?
Okay. Do I look burnt? Hola Latina babies, how are you? Today, I don't know what we're doing, but it's okay. My name is Spicy Sarah. I'm going to bring some Latina flavor to this pasta because I know all the gringos can't do it. So,
Alright, so I heard we had Gordon Ramsay's daughter in the house tonight. So, can you walk me through what you're doing right now?
we took all the meat, put it in balls, we go like this, take some cheese, boom, close that, close it
So
up.
that's a meatball with cheese inside of it?
Yes. You can never have enough.
No, like you hang up. No, you hang up. No, stop. Like, stop.
Sit
I'm going
down.
on TV. I'm going on TV. Stop. We're gonna be on TV. Hold on.
Like,
Okay,
wait,
your
your
hair.
hair.
Do I look? Wait. Do I look?
Do I look okay? Okay, yeah. Okay, ready? Can we go?
Hi, we're the Ramsay sisters.
Gordon Ramsay's our dad.
Yeah.
And like,
That's why we're here
got
because
us
he's
this-
rich and famous, and we're here to cook some gluten-free food for you guys. Can't wait.
Vegan.
You guys,
It's vegan.
you guys are cooking pasta.
We have like a chef named Julio in our house, and like I kind of watch him like cook every day for me. Like he kind of cooks with me, so
we
like
love
kinda likes
the
me
toast
better.
that he makes.
So like I know how to cook. So basically like we're chefs. Like
Yeah.
we get it from our dad, but like
Obviously,
we're good.
Yeah.
Like we're beating you.
we might as well have a Michelin star.
Alright, so right now we got all 3 teams going crazy. You see bacon flying all over the place. You got people throwing cheese, a very crowded kitchen. The judges are a little worried about some of the techniques being used and some of the choices that are being made. Brandon yelling out instructions. You got BB yelling out instructions. Jenny is just coming alive right now. Look at Jenny. I mean, the judges are worried, as am I. I like what I see so far.
So one of our biggest fears was the usage of bacon. We were scared about soggy bacon. Brian has put bacon on top of the meatballs, and now he has actually put olive oil on top of the bacon that is on top of the meatballs. So it seems like our fear has come to life. 40 minutes left! 40 minutes!
We got people yelling at each other. We got some rivalries brewing. People are stealing utensils. There's a missing spatula that Brandon is not happy about. I mean, let's look over here. Brandon, did you find your spatula?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who stole it?
Rebecca.
Rebecca? Did she do it on purpose?
Either you or Rebecca. One of you took it.
Stole my spatula? My spatula?
We saw a team take the ricotta cheese, pour it in the mixing bowl, and then push it down so that maximum ricotta cheese fits in the mixing bowl. Incorrect.
Natalia, what would you say your role on the team is?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm just being, they just tell me what to do, I do it. I'm bothering other teams. They don't know, but they're really bad. They get distracted really quick.
Alright. We got one person here tweeting or posting Instagram stories or something.
Oh, but this goes into teamwork. Oh, they did put water.
Ciao.
Guys, make sure station is organized.
So sometimes you will put the water, he puts water and like sometimes oil or and then he puts a little bit like of like any seasoning, and then when it's like when everything is
baby.
and when the thing starts like
Yeah.
Put them, set them out flat for a couple like.
you wanna cut the foil right behind you.
Oh my goodness. Chamando a ambulância pra mim. Oi mãe, tô aqui minha filha, olha aí por mim, tá? Cheguei! Tchau, beijo! Tchau! O que eu falo aqui, gente? Cheguei, gente, tô aqui pra apresentar esse programa aqui pra vocês. Bom, meu nome é Colher Brilhante. Colher Brilhante, é isso aí. Sou do Brasil e vamos ver agora como vai ficar esse negócio. Eu comer aqui um macarrão com eles, que é o que eu vou fazer, né? Porque a comida americana é tudo sem tempero. Mas cozinhou tudo com água, deixou a água bolhar e tá pronto. Não, gente, vamos botar um tempero nesse negócio, fazer um feijãozinho com arroz. E é isso, gente.
I think Sandy is the one to watch. Her team, I heard her dad is a chef, so. They're still cutting up the pepperoni. We add some garlic.
Can we get a time check?
Now we're getting time check, guys. I'm ready to bake. Now we're cooking
How was that?
That's pretty good.
So right now they're actually making Alfredo sauce. They're actually incorporating Alfredo sauce and the sausage together, which is not something I saw coming, so I'm excited to try that. School food. My school food.
School food.
That was me, not me. My food is in the oven.
Hand food!
Randy says that I'm just eating one here. It looks like school food.
Make them look pretty, they look ugly. The pepperonis are so.
It kind of looks like a little mistletoe action.
Got the right idea.
Like a little mistletoe, a little Christmas on my face.
Holiday season.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Flavorlicious. You know, I'm just here struggling as we do with my food truck, Penn State food truck. It's, you know, getting rusty, getting crusty, so that's why we need the prize, y'all. We need to work hard, make this food taste good, so, you know, your girl can have a better food truck. Sponsored by Dunkin'.
Hello, my name is Pasta Wiz. I'm here to take down Flavorlicious. She has been a detrimental part in the devastation of my food truck industry, and I'm here to take down her truck, Penn State food truck. And she's my #1 competitor, and I'm here to take her down and destroy her. Because I'm here to win the prize, and I'm here to get the best food truck ever!
Guys, 16 minutes!
16 minutes! 16!
I see some plating going on Team 1 and Team 2, which is good. They're getting that started. I have not seen the meatballs yet. I'm still worried about the meatballs. That is what I'm most worried about.
Time-wise, it's the only team I'm really concerned about because I haven't seen their main portion of their dish there. Everybody is plating. We see some weird plating going on, but we'll see.
I thought that Team 3 was in the lead, but I do not see any plating going on, so I'm a little bit concerned.
Sandy has actually very much surprised me I feel like she's given an edge to her team. She really knows what she's doing. She's confident. She says that Brandon is the brains behind it, but really, I think it's her.
Just looking at it, I think the Penny and Vodka team looks the best right now. I'm a little concerned because Sandy said that she didn't like the way that her dish tastes. Maybe it's just her own palate. She said it was a little too spicy.
Maybe she's just extra hard on herself.
Maybe.
I didn't see many of the team members trying the mystery ingredient. The pepperoni that we gave them is traditionally spicier than normal pepperoni. So I don't know if maybe they made it spicier than it had to be. I'm worried to see how the execution of the mystery ingredient is going to play out.
You guys seem to be the only team not stressing. As you can see, we have all 3 plate presentations and all 3 meals by all 3 teams for all 3 judges. I'm going to let the judges just have free reign and tell us what they've seen, what they think, and then they're going to tell us how they feel about the food.
Just to remind you guys, 6 categories that we're judging these 3 teams on are originality of the dish, overall taste, presentation, level of difficulty, execution of the special ingredient, which was pepperoni, and performance as a team. So we're going to start with team 1, which was Rebecca, Flavia, Priscilla, Gabriel, Barbara, and Sarah. Yep, fake seating. So just off of first impressions, what do you guys think?
Presentation-wise, I think this might be one of the better ones. I like what they did with the, I don't know what you call it, with the little accent touch, the schmear.
I'm not sure if they use the secret ingredient in the baked ziti.
They did. They use it in their sauce.
Yeah, all I see is secret ingredient as a decoration.
Mine does have a little bit chopped up, mixed in there.
Alright, let's give it a taste. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. I do think the pepperoni inside they give them a nice kick.
I like the pepperoni being used as a decoration. I thought that was a great way to highlight the secret ingredient.
However, they did not take the skin off.
Oh. No, they didn't. But they said they did.
They said they did. They must have missed them because mine are skin-free.
They forgot to take it off for the presentation. So the first one is originality of the dish. I don't think it's original at all. It's baked ziti. It's exactly what baked ziti is. So now we're going to do team 2, which was Veronica, Brian, Raquel, Tati, and Jenny. And that's penne vodka. So right off the top. Right off the top. They did meatball with cheese inside, which is not normal for penne vodka. Also, just the color.
The color is very off.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a light dish.
Yeah.
This does not seem light.
It looks like marinara.
Yes.
Let's try it.
Oh, a little hard here. A little flaky and burnt. I blame Brian.
Well, you know what it is? Cheese catches when you put it in the oven. So the cheese, if they didn't put it inside the meatball and they didn't properly enclose the meatball, it's going to burn.
My fork. Usually meatballs should be cut with the fork. Am I correct?
Nick doesn't like meatballs, so this is...
Don't, but I will say this, the concern that we did have in the beginning with the bacon, if you remember, this was the bacon dish, so you can't really see it. It's inside of the meatballs, it appears, and it is undercooked.
Bacon, undercooked, soggy.
I don't think that this is enough cheese as well inside.
And it's funny because Brian thought he did put too much cheese in.
Have you guys tried the penne vodka?
This looks like a mini burger.
What about the pasta? How do you guys feel about the pasta?
Spicy. And the meatball is very spicy.
I am getting spice in my mouth, which penne vodka is not spicy whatsoever.
The meatball's not good. The meatball's not good. I taste straight burnt onion.
What about the pasta?
I'm struggling to find the pepperoni in here too. There's a couple little pieces. I think that spice is the pepperoni.
It is. The aftertaste is very spicy. I don't like this dish at all.
I don't think that it is what it's set out to be, which is penne vodka.
This seems to be tomato sauce.
Yeah.
If you didn't tell me it was penne and vodka, I wouldn't mind it. But if you're telling me it's penne and vodka, I would say no.
Alright, so third and last dish is gonna be team 3, Tan, Brandon, Sandy, Gustavo, Hannah, and Bree. And they gave us Alfredo. So, just off of first impressions, Sandy did ask us, how much cheese do you want us to put on top of the pasta? And we said that was completely up to her. They did put a lot of cheese. I like the presentation. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, it's different. I like to play with the bowl. I don't mind the amount of cheese on there. I'm a cheese guy, so I'm happy with it.
My bowl is actually quite dirty. Don't know how I feel about it yet.
If they hadn't put it in a bowl, it would have been messy. It would have been messy. So
I think they took the easy way out though.
Alright, let's try it. I see corn in here, which is not typical for Alfredo.
That's a no-no for me.
I don't like corn. Paula also does not like corn.
It's a big no-no for me.
Very good. It is.
It is good. It's different.
Different, yes.
Something I haven't gotten to yet.
Have you guys had the sausage?
I haven't made it there yet.
Because we were worried about it being too salty. So let's see.
The sauce from the Alfredo took away from the salty and spiciness of the pepperoni.
It's a good cut. Sandy did say that she wanted it to be balanced because she doesn't like spicy. I think she did a good job. Also, I don't really taste the corn, so I don't hate it.
I don't see the pepperoni. Sausage, I don't have pepperoni.
I have pepperoni right here.
Not spicy at all. I don't taste the spice on that sausage like everybody was saying.
Very cheesy. Extremely cheesy. I wonder if they put cheese inside their sauce.
This is good.
Okay.
Good use of the cheese.
So right now what's going to happen is the judges have tried all 3 meals. They're going to come together now and just, you know, dot some I's, cross some T's, and they're going to deliberate on, you know, what they thought ultimately, and come to a decision. I can tell you as the host and watching them, it's going to be a hard decision. I think that a lot of great things happened today, and we got to see a lot of people rise up to the challenge. But yeah, we're going to just give the judges a few minutes, and we'll have a answer for you guys after commercial.
So you presented us with baked ziti. Tell us about your dish.
We made baked ziti, as you said. And how do I explain this? I don't know.
What's your name? What's your name?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was my AirPods in. Baked ladle. You know, it's just, after watching Cupcake Wars a couple years ago, it's just, you know, something got to me. Baking, bro.
So we had the ziti pasta. We had a couple features like ricotta cheese, the sauce, and ground beef. With the feature of the pepperoni, it did add to our dish because it brought a lot of spice to it that wasn't there originally. So we were able to incorporate it as just a part of the dish. And as a team, we worked together to present the best dish possible. We did struggle a little bit with the presentation of it, but we finally pulled together and we were able to present a nice plate for you.
No, actually, we had a lot of ideas and we wanted to make
the best option for you.
Okay.
So as we were going, we were spitballing newer ideas, and then we came up with this flower design for you and a small basil garnish.
So you guys are proud of your presentation.
Okay.
One of the things that I did like about the dish, I do like the way you incorporated the special ingredient into the dish. I do think it added to the flavor. However, the special ingredient in the beginning, which was mixed into the baked ziti, you did take the skin off of the pepperoni, but at the end, you left it on the pieces that you had on the table there, and that is supposed to be taken off.
I think it's funny that you guys talked about your presentation because you guys, when we were scoring you guys, you actually did the best in terms of presentation. We gave you the highest stars when it came to presentation. It looked by far the best. You guys did a really good job.
And you did make my plate look the best, like I heard you saying before, so.
Nick did have the best looking plate, yes.
A category where you lost some points was in originality of the dish. We felt as though this dish was not as original as some of the other ones.
I mean, you guys did what you set out to do. It was baked ziti, but you know, as you guys executed that well, it tasted very good. We enjoyed your dish, but
we named you overall taste, the best overall taste.
Yeah, but where you guys executed really well in taste, you had to take some points for originality. There was nothing special about it.
You guys also got best execution of the special ingredient.
Overall, we enjoyed eating it, as you can see. So,
team performance. We had two special ladies on their phone most of the time. Tweeting away, Snapchatting away, texting Brazil, I see.
That's another place where you guys lost points. Enjoyed your dish, so I think you guys should be proud. You guys impressed us. I think it tastes very good. Congratulations, Team 1.
Thank you for taking the time for our dish.
Okay.
Thank you, Team 1.
This is Team 2. You guys presented us with penne vodka. Tell us about your dish.
So, you guys clearly know who I am. So we started off with the meatballs, right? So we used ground beef, and with that in mind, we thought we should sauce things up a little bit more, you know? So what we did is, I added a little bit of, what was it, paprika, like shaved paprika? Red pepper, that's what it was, yes. We put a tad bit of oregano. But the thing is, we wanted it to be a little bit creamy, which I don't know if it really worked out. So we infused it with mozzarella cheese. Grated mozzarella cheese. I think it brought a little bit of the flavor out, but what we really wanted to focus on was we added a bit of black pepper. It was grounded black pepper. We spiced that up a little bit. And to me, what was really cool is that we diced up some onions, bacon, and the special ingredient, which was the pepperoni. We didn't want you guys to be chewing on the meatballs, chewing with huge chunks of that on. So we tried to cut it very precisely, very small, and we used that and we smashed it all together. And when we actually went to go put it into the pan, our goal was to stuff cheese into the meatball. So like when you bite into the meatball, there'd be a little bit of cheese in there. That's the overall goal. That's how we managed to create the meatball.
And then we focused on the sauce. The sauce was the biggest part that we needed to focus on because obviously the pasta was the easiest thing, boil the water and everything. So with the pasta, we wanted to get the ingredients all chopped up and ready for when we put it actually in the pan because it was going to be very fast to make and we wanted to make it very fresh and warm for you guys. So Raquel was on the pan and Tati was with me chopping up the ingredients. We used the vodka sauce, we reduced it to the right amount, and we timed everything perfectly with the heavy cream. So we got the vodka and then we got the sauce and then we put the pasta in and mix it up and put more Parmesan on it to make it more creamy and more cheesy. And when we plated it, we also plated it with more Parmesan bits and basil leaves to get that extra taste out. The sauce was tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, garlic, onion, heavy cream, bacon, pepperoni, and basil leaves with red pepper flakes, and obviously salt.
So the pepperoni was in your meatballs and in the sauce?
Yes.
Okay.
We actually cooked separately pepperoni and then added it to the meal.
And then you guys put those spices in the penne and also on and in the meatballs, right? So it'll have like this similar spice.
I just want to ask something real quick. Did you guys try the pepperoni before you started cooking with it?
We actually did.
You did?
I personally did.
Okay. What did you find?
I noticed that it was a little bit more heated. It came with heat.
It's spicier than traditional pepperoni.
Yes.
It was very hot. I don't know if you guys had
very spicy.
Yeah, it was spicy. And when you think about penne vodka, you don't think spicy. You think creamy, light, tangy, but not spicy. When you cook pepperoni, there's so much in the pepperoni that it starts to cook itself. So I think when you added it at the end, that's what made it so spicy.
But I think spicy in both components of the dish was a little bit too overpowering. However, you guys did win Best Originality of the Dish. When you're handed a plate of penne vodka, you don't expect to have a meatball inside of it, and especially you don't expect to have cheese inside of the meatball.
Another thing that you guys excelled in, we thought, was level of difficulty. When compared to the rest of the dishes, we all agreed that making meatballs is probably the hardest thing to do that one of the teams had to make. In terms of difficulty, you guys were by far awarded the highest points out of all the teams.
The difficulty in the meatball came into play a little bit because if you look at the top of the meatballs, they are a little crispy, a little burnt. Also, presentation-wise, it looks more of a red sauce than penne and vodka sauce. As far as the bacon goes, I saw you guys working with bacon. I didn't see it show up too much in the final presentation. And there was some bacon on this plate and it was a little undercooked. But you guys did win the best performance as a team.
You guys were all doing something at all times.
A part to play. Some of the other teams didn't have that, or somebody may be sitting to the side, but each one of you guys was working together as a team.
I don't know if it's because you guys had less people, but I mean, that's good. Thank you for presenting your dish.
Just a response to particularly the spice of the dish, my great grandmother, she did pass down the recipe, and that's I've been cooking for years and years. I came from Louisiana, and in Louisiana we cook with a lot of spices. It's one of those things, The nickname is Bry Guy the Fry Guy. We mess around with a lot of spices during our presentation. So I just thought that I personally tried it, and I thought it was a decent amount to me. The spiciness of the dish.
You guys were original, and it was different. But then, when it comes to taste and execution, when I look at that, I don't see penne vodka. When I taste it, I don't taste penne vodka. And that's what you guys presented to us. So although it's original, maybe it's a little too original, where it's not even what it's supposed to be anyway. You guys presented us with Alfredo. Tell us about your dish.
So what I organized is, I went out, I bought some fettuccine, based Alfredo. And what we did was we fried up some beef kielbasa, and it ended up coming out real good with the secret ingredient, the pepperoni. Gave it like a nice little spice. I seasoned it with lots of garlic, applewood smoked rub, some lemon pepper, and some salt. Let it sit for a little bit while they were cooking. Gave it a nice flavor to soak in, and we fried it up. And I let it, and we mixed the Alfredo in with the kielbasa to give it that nice mixed flavor, and we got the pasta come out just right.
Just right off the bat, I think we should start off by saying this dish was very good. It tasted very good.
Along with the taste though, something that didn't score you more points is that it was very cheesy. It was kind of hard to get through. Like you eat a little bit and then you're kind of like, you could die.
Well, the goal of the cheese was the mozzarella cheese was to make it nice and creamy. If you wait too long, it's gonna...
Yeah,
it was
perhaps
kind of
because it was a little colder, it thickened.
Yeah, that's why.
If you wait.
We did eat this last. Another thing was presentation. I think it's cute. Don't get me wrong. We agreed that if you had put it on the plate, it probably would have been messy because Alfredo's, it's Alfredo. So the bowl was a good idea. The only thing is, I don't know if you guys looked at the plate afterwards. I know that you guys were all scrambling. It was yellow because you have Alfredo and then you have cheese on top. It was just a yellow dish. That's something that we lost a couple points for. It was yellow. So
you guys just really ran out of time towards the end with that kind of stuff. If you would have put that on, like you said, presentation-wise, it would have looked really good.
The execution of the mystery ingredient.
So I know you guys did cook with it. You mixed it in with your sausage. I didn't get any of it in my dish though, that I saw.
Nick
I picked through, and and I didn't see any of it. So special ingredient-wise, I saw you cook with it, but I didn't see it make it to the dish. Flavor-wise, I do think it was one of the best ones.
In terms of working as a team, sometimes at some points, maybe not everybody was working as hard as everybody else.
Everybody has had their part. So like Gustavo wasn't doing anything like at the beginning.
Yeah.
But at the end, he was the one mixing the flavor to the pasta.
And I was in charge of making sure the spaghetti was on point.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you speak a little louder?
Cutting the grease and trying to cook the garlic. I was the one chopping up because I'm expert in that.
I was cutting the meat.
You were
stirring
stirring
it up,
that
and I was playing as a distraction for the other teams. And what happened? It worked.
At the end of the day, Nick really likes cheese, and then me and Paula just had a really hard time with the cheesiness. I think if maybe there was a little bit less cheese, if it was plated,
eating it first.
if it was plated a little bit better, maybe it would be a slam dunk here, and maybe not as tight of a race that we're having right now. But it did taste very good. I'm impressed. You guys did great.
Is there anything else you want to say to the judges or say to the people watching?
You should smile a bit.
It's God's plan for us to win. That's the end of the story.
Yeah, the thing is, I think we executed like really well. Like how we did it, we had it all on our mind. We weren't looking at the phone.
One of the things that we were really impressed by was the fact that we were a little worried that the meat was going to be too salty because the pepperoni already has some spice to it, and then we were scared about the sausage being too spicy. We complimented you because with the Alfredo, it balanced out very well. It wasn't too spicy at all. The only thing is that maybe it was too cheesy.
If our dishes were the first one, I think
it might have been a different.
It would have been a whole different taste.
Cheese does solidify as it gets colder. You guys gave us some things to think about. Alright guys, thank you so much for presenting us with your dishes. I think we're all really impressed that you guys got something on the plate. At one point I was just like, no, there's a lot going on, but I'm really impressed that you guys were able to all cook successful dishes. So I think that it truly was really hard. We went into this, before we brought you guys in, we went into this with one idea, and after you guys left and all presented your dishes and spoke about your dishes, we actually had to get to some talking and really deliberate again. So with that being said, congratulations to Team 3! However, Team 1 was a very good job, our winner, me and Paula, were very strong about Team 1. But at the end of the day, I think that what edged out Team 3 was technique
And execution. So it was very close on my end.
Red Lobster! See you guys!
Good job, guys!
I was confident.
In the beginning, I was like, yeah, like we got this in the bag. But then towards like the middle of it, I was like,
Like, do you know what our last name is?
yeah.
Like, our father.
We
does
know
every
all
day.
the tricks in the book.
We already
so
know.
I was pretty confident.
So,
You just said you weren't in the middle.
I know. But yeah.
like, to be honest, like, we low-key didn't know like the recipe. But like that's fine because we have Ryan and
V. We had
Also
it
tomato
all
sauce.
in the bag. Yeah, we cooked. Well, I mixed the pasta
and I made the balls
because we started like cutting up the onions and the bacon and
pepperoni. Because it had the secret ingredient.
Yeah, which was
you
the
know
pepperoni.
why?
Did you guys cut off the skin for the pepperoni?
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay. How were the meatballs?
First of all, we lost because it was spicy. They would have been good if like we were doing it because our teammates like they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, they really ruined it for us. We could have won. We could have.
Literally.
But
we had Brian putting raw bacon on the meatballs.
And V, she didn't even like
time it correctly.
Yeah, like
she literally just said, "Oh no, just put it in the oven." Like,
so it's not our fault because we know what we're doing.
So that's why you took their directions and didn't do your own thing?
Next question.
You pretend to cry and you'll be like,
we lost.
Yeah, we lost.
First of all.
And I think we shouldn't have lost because our pasta was yummy.
Oh, they didn't even make us clean because they felt bad.
Yeah, we got a pity vote.
I don't want to clean anyway.
We had 4 people in our team. And we still worked hard. We got it done in time, like some other teams that
And
didn't.
nobody was on their phone.
Yeah. I'm adding you, Sarah.
Exactly.
Was
it
They
really
said it was
good?
spicy. It was not even.
It wasn't.
I literally ate the judge's plate.
I'm looking at you,
I
host.
took it. I took the judge's plate. It was fine. She said she was swaying. Ha.
Yeah.
No.
It wasn't that
This is
bad.
not
over dramatic.
It's not even because I'm white. Because
we're not.
I am.
Meu momento de decisão foi muita intensidade. Gente, eu fiquei nervosa, com pressão. Vocês estão entendendo? Foi lá embaixo. Lá embaixo. Aí tá bom, né? Veio a mulher lá que julga a gente. E falou. Foi muito difícil pra mim ter perdido, sério. Mas eu falei, mãe, ora por mim. Acho que a minha mãe nem orou. Ela tava lá no encontro das mulheres. Mas Deus vai me dar a vitória, em nome de Jesus. Glória a Deus. Gente, cortei cebola que até agora meu olho tá ardendo. Tudo isso pra nada. Tô aqui chorando, peguei uma quantia de 24 daquela cebola. Pra nada. Sabe o que? Que eu perdi. Mas Deus falou assim, filha, não te desanime. Eu falei, ok, vamos levar pra quê, né?
Not quite sure.
Thank you.
I was not expecting that. That Loki scared me.
Hi.
Oh, we're doing that? Really? Wait, can we both do that?
Can we go? Can we start again?
You guys already started.
Oh, we don't have to walk in?
No, you're good.
So it's on?
Yeah.
Chill.
Okay.
Just say it.
Wait, you're gonna like cut this off. Okay.
No, put that in.
No, do it at the beginning, please.
No, put that in there.
It's gonna
That's
be
the
all
point.
in there,
The
guys.
point is
Continue.
The point is for them to know that, like, we.
Wait, I'm
care
not in
about-
character. I'm actually like saying, can we start?
No, that was good because now they
That
have
was
to
super
edit.
good. Yes.
Okay. Anyway.
I come from Louisiana.
Ow. Do you want to say why we're here?
We're here because we are gonna.
You can call me Miss Chocolate.
Excuse me, it doesn't matter. I forgot to add, Nick and I actually, we have a cookbook and you should buy it. It's called The Digestos. It's great. Just buy it, okay?